discipline comes from the root word disciple, and disciple means to teach. And so we want to make sure that whatever we do when our kids are misbehaving, that we're actually teaching them. And so in order to really look at this, we also need to look at punishment. And really, where is it written that children or human beings need to suffer in order to learn? And this is a paradigm, this is a belief that's been really passed on from generation to generation. But we want to look at that. Is it true? And does it really make sense? Because every study will tell us that children learn best when they feel good about themselves, when they're relaxed, when they're happy, when they're feeling connected to their parents. And do we think that our children are actually feeling any of those positive things when we're saying something like, if you keep that up, you're going to get a timeout? Or, do you want to lose your privileges? Really? Do you want to lose them? You know? When we're saying these things to our kids, are they like, you know, that's creating stress, right? They're not learning anything. We're in reactive mode. You know, and so really, we want to think about when we actually send them into a timeout. Let's say we send them into their room. Are they in their room going, gosh, I really made Mom mad? Or I made Dad so upset. I should not have thrown that block at my little brother. I am so sorry. I am going to go down. I'm going to apologize. I'm never, ever, ever going to do that or get angry in my whole life ever again. I feel horrible about what I did. Right? Are they up there thinking that? Or are they thinking, Mom's so mean. Nobody gets me in this family. Nobody knows that my little brother just took that toy and he's done it all day long, and I finally got so mad that that's why I threw the block. Right? That's really more likely what they're thinking. So we send them to their room as punishment because we think they need to suffer, and if they suffer enough, then they're really going to learn how to behave. But we really got to look, is it really having the effect that we want? So, and is it really teaching them? So what we want to do is we're really going to look at this today because punishment might control that behavior temporarily, or we think the punishment works because the behavior kind of stops for a while, but then it starts up again. So the punishments get bigger, and they get bigger, and they get bigger, and then we don't even know what to do anymore, and nothing's working. So, you know, there's kind of a false paradigm actually even going on here. Or we jump into punishment because our kid's out of control, we're feeling out of control, and quite frankly, we just don't know what else to do. We know that what's going on isn't okay, and we know it's our job as responsible parents to do something. And so we just do what we know. We do what's in our program mind. We punish because that's all we know to do. So what we're really doing today is we want to begin to shift the paradigm away from making kids suffer in order to learn into teaching them how to be responsible. We want to begin to ask ourselves, what can I do to teach my child to be more respectful? What can I do to teach my child to manage his anger? What can I do to teach my child to follow the rules? So that is really going to get us into a better place.